morning. My name is Alicia Peaker. My pronouns are she and her. I'm the Associate Director of the Digital Humanities Center at Barnard College. I want to begin with the feminist citation practice of naming in this space the thinkers, writers, and practitioners whose work has inspired today's session, whether explicitly quoted or not. Adrienne Maree Brown, Bethany Novitzky, Prentice Hemphill, Alexis Gumbs, and Sasha Costanza-Chalk. On this slide, I have also included a link to a Zotero library that includes many resources for further exploration. You can access that library at bit.ly/edhzotero. That's bit.ly/edhzotero. This visualization exercise or meditation emerged from programming at the Digital Humanities Center at Barnard, where we support work and do our work at the intersections of Black feminisms, environmental sustainability, and the digital humanities. As part of that work, members of our team have been contributing to a manifesto on digital humanities and the climate crisis with a number of other co-authors. You can read and contribute to that manifesto at bit.ly/envdh. That's bit.ly/envdh. The meditation I'll be sharing today is a reminder of the materiality of our digital lives and environmental impacts. I frame this work not through the faulty ideology of individual responsibility, but through the Black feminist praxis of Adrienne Maree Brown's emergent strategy, Shaping Change, Changing Worlds. Brown writes, "The crisis is everywhere, massive, 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 and we are small. But emergence notices the way small actions and connections create complex systems, patterns that become ecosystems and societies. Emergent strategy is how we intentionally change in ways that grow our capacity to embody the just and liberated worlds we long for." End quote. Without absolving corporations and governments of environmental responsibility, today we're going to practice a small action to increase our understanding of a complex system. I'm happy to answer questions after the meditation portion of this presentation, or if you're participating asynchronously, you can find me on Twitter at Alicia Peaker. That's at ALICIAPEAKER. One final note. This visualization exercise is organized around the idea of sound, but it doesn't require the ability to hear. Alexis Gumbs writes that, quote, "Listening is not only about the normative ability to hear, it is a transformative and revolutionary resource that requires quieting down and tuning in," end quote. So today I'm asking you to imagine sound waves and do the work of quieting down and tuning in. Let's begin. Find a position that's as comfortable as possible. Take a deep breath in and let it go. If it's comfortable and safe for you today, close your eyes. As you take another breath in, notice if you're holding tension anywhere in your body. As you exhale, release that tension, letting your brow soften, your jaw soften, and your shoulders drop. Now expand your awareness to the space around you. Notice your proximity to the device you're participating through today. If you are in contact with the device, notice the weight of it. Notice the way it feels in your hand or lap or through your touch. As you take another deep breath in and release it, imagine the sound of your breath interpreted by your device into tiny packets of information. This information is transmitted through electromagnetic waves in your Wi-Fi to your router. Visualize your router sending those packets through wires in your building's walls. Follow those wires until they emerge from your building, buried underground. Imagine those wires. Imagine the feel of them, the plastic coating, the metal interiors. Imagine the earth around them. the earthworms, microbes, and insects that live out their entire lives near those wires. Now imagine those wires connecting to servers, blocks of plastic and metal next to more blocks of plastic and metal on rows and rows of shelves of servers. A whole warehouse of servers receiving and sending packets of information. Each server uses energy to understand where that packet came from and where it needs to go. It emits heat as it processes that information. The servers next to it, above it, below it emit heat as they carry out similar processes. Imagine that rise in temperature. Feel the heat go up and up and up. Now bring your awareness back down to the server, the block of plastic and metal. The packet of information from your device has been processed and is sent on wires to more servers and more wires, some buried in the earth, some lying on ocean beds. Imagine those long cables stretching across oceans. As your packets travel along these cables, notice the marine life that cohabitate there. The sea anemones that attach themselves to the cables, and in deeper waters, the sharks that gnaw on them. Pause here and tune in to the sounds, the vibrations, the movements around these cables. How does your work, your participation in this exercise, bring you into relation with marine life? With the marine life around you, take another deep breath in. And as you release it, continue your journey along the cable. Imagine following those wires all the way to me. Imagine the sound of your breath, a gift emerging from my speakers. Now slowly begin to return to your space. Begin to gently wiggle whatever parts of your body need some movement right now. When you're ready, open your eyes. Notice the device you're participating through today and send yourself some gratitude for taking the time to slow down. I'm going to leave you today with a few questions that you can reflect on privately or you can share in the chat. First, what did this practice bring up for you? What did you notice in your body as you participated? And finally, how does your work, your participation in this exercise, bring you into relation with marine and other life? Thank you so much for tuning in today.